Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I sure appreciate you stopping by to check out my video. And we are here at Barcelona, and I'm in a Porsche 911. Stu asked to do a updated setup for it for Barcelona. But before we get started, just to let everybody know, I don't know how much content I'll be coming out this week, just because I'm pretty sick and on heavy medication. So if I don't talk real great or something, that's the reason. But yeah, so I mean I'm getting better slowly, but yeah, it's just like I said, real heavy medication, antibiotics, and plus not feeling well. So but I really like doing this, and I really enjoy talking with all my friends, all everybody out there. So anyway, let's get started. It's going to be just a quick little video. I got a great setup for the car. It's, I'm running basically my personal best with the car, with the Porsche, right around that area. So, I mean, it's really good on, race setup type thing. So, let's get this started. And we'll start in car first. Really strong through here and really be aggressive. Gotta be careful through here. Gonna go over that on the next lap. Some of the tips just to help be consistent, and help not wreck. You can see we got right now 60 liters. I think I started off with 67. That was a 144.79. Now right here is pretty critical. So let's wind this back a little bit. I just want to show it again. You're going to lift off, but not lift off all the way. You're going to lift off some. And then see that you can watch my throttle over there. You see me lift off, but then I'm kind of holding it and get back on it again. Let's do that again. Oops. Sorry, messed up. Now, here we go. I want to watch the throttle. See, I don't go all the way. I just kind of go some and then go back. If you totally lift off the throttle, it might come around on you. Oversteer. So, but it really helps rotate the car some right through there, and you only got to do it for a little bit, and you back on the gas again. And up here, coming to this next right-hand turn, you want to turn right at the end of this curve, right there. So you want to be turning right there. So let's go back over. Slow down. See, I'm turning right at the end of it. You don't want to wait any later, because if you wait late and try to late apex, you'll lose it. So you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure you turn right at the end of that curbing there on the left. Really, that's the only two tricky spots on the track for the car. You know, again, you're trying to make a compromise, a balance between everything. That was a 144.61. You can see, you just lift up, you can see the car rotate a little bit. But like I said, if you just completely lift off, it'll probably come around. So you just gotta be careful right through there. Beautiful car, isn't it? Oh man, I love the looks of that car. Wish they'd make a model of that one. Or the orange one. I like that one or the orange one, either one. Great looking cars. That was a 144.75. So let's go ahead and go onto the garage. And as you can see, I got, 44, 45. Last one was a 45. And actually the next lap after that, I would have beat my all-time because I was up 2 or 3 tenths. But I messed it up. So I mean, you could easily have a mid 44 in it. Of course, I had a long session before this, so I just started over. So I've been working on the setup for a little while, for about an hour and a half. Let's go ahead and go over to setup. Got tires are 25.6 left front, 25.4 left rear. And on the right front's 27 and right rear is 26.7. The toes negative 0.04 with the camber at negative 3.6 on the left front and negative 3.5 on the right front. The caster's 11 and toe on the rear is 0.08 with the camber at negative 2.9 on the left rear and negative 2.8 on the right rear. Electronics are 3, 5, and 3. Fuel, I started out with 68 liters. Number 1 brake pad. Anti-roll bar, I got 5 on that with the 56 on the brake bias. Steering ratio turned all the way down. Now this is where I do something different on this setup, and it seems to be really stable and quick with it. Of course, you got the 2 really hard right-handers, very fast right-handers. So I have stiffer springs on the left side than I do on the right. So that way it keeps the car from, basically coming around, and you can carry, you can actually go in there harder. The springs on the front, on the left front, are 141,500, and on the right front's 137,000. The bump stop rate on the left front's 1,100, and the bump stop range is 1. On the right, the bump stop rate is 1,000 and the bump stop range is 3. On the rear, the spring's 187,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 5. And on the right rear, the spring is 174,500 with a bump stop rate of 500 and a bump stop range of 10. The any roll bar is 4, and the preload on the diff is 60. The shocks on the front are 10, 6, 12, and 9. And on the rear, they're 9, 6, 11, and 8. Aero, I have 56 on the front, ride height, with 78 on the rear, a 3 splitter on the front, and a 6 rear wing with a 4 and 2 on the brake ducts. Front aero variation is 4.9 to the positive. And of course, always try to keep. That's another reason I restart it after a long session, because you always want the temperatures to be 24 to 27 degrees and low wind. And so that way I'm trying to be basically uniform with all the setups, at least as close as I can. Or if you're doing a long session, time keeps going and track gets hotter and all these other things. So again, just a good base, a good starting point. So, but that is the setup for it. There it is there. I will put a link in the description, and I sure appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up. It really what does help the channel, and also subscribe if you don't mind subscribing to help the channel, and or share it. And I really would appreciate it. We got a great bunch of subscribers here that I call friends, and we have a good time. So I sure hope everybody joins us. So y'all take care, and we'll see you the next time.